Pretty interesting design. Hey, come on, take a closer look. All right, so you can see it says MoCan right here. So when we go to a pickleball tournament or a festival, we usually have a plan with this, and this is a plan for our booth. So let's talk about the MoCan that recently happened. This is our table, and these are our 3 panels. We have the temper, and then we have Franklin on the other side, and the middle one is more for a random one that we just did with products that are Pickleball Librarian approved. Since it was the first tournament featuring the new Franklin ball, we had a bunch of balls that we featured on that 3rd panel in the middle. We had Duras, we had the Fuse Indoor Outdoor, we had Gammas, we even had the Engage Tour ball, we had Gamma grips, all kinds of stuff. Now back to the temper. We had the temper on one side. We really featured the tempers. We had the brochures out. At one time there was 3 people demoing tempers at once on a court. There was a game going on. Oh, the Rogue, we had the Rogue paddle, and this disappeared for the longest time. And next thing I know, there was someone taking a picture with a 2nd place win. Pretty cool. We had the new Revive paddle from Top. We had some Gammas. We also had Onyx on display. We had brochures. We had coupons out. And then we really featured the Franklin sling bag at one time. Now, on Friday, you know, it was nice because people got to come and do a little tour of the tournament, try out the ball for the first time, get used to the court. On Saturday was interesting because a good friend of ours, Shelly Wilson, who's also volunteering for a Dink Tournament Pickleball, she had a car accident. Someone rear-ended her, and while she was waiting for help, a semi went into her, crashed into her, and they had to cut her out of her car, and her car was totaled out. And thank goodness she wasn't hurt too bad. She had a fractured ankle, broke a rib, fractured nose, and when they let her out of the hospital, first place she wanted to go was at the tournament. And she was there, she was encouraging people. I mean, what a trooper. And what we decided to do as a team is we decided that all the Franklin sling bags that we sold that weekend, all the proceeds would go right to her. And the paddles, we weren't selling paddles, we were just there for display. We wanted to share, we wanted access. So everyone had a chance to see paddles that they haven't seen before. And we really had a lot of action at the table. So it was a great tournament. Saturday was good game with men's doubles and women's doubles. But Sunday, man, that was my favorite. I had a lot of front row seats to a lot of games. But Sunday, seeing the mixed doubles, seeing Cassandra Marie Gerke and Jared Smith, a.k.a. the Professor, together in action against the Newman family, Riley and Lindsay Newman, that was just great. They had a great match the first time. And after that match, I told my friends, we're going to see them again in the gold medal match. And we did. And it went to 3 matches. The Newmans were able to win 2 out of 3. But then they had to have one more game that went to 15, and the Newmans won that too. It was a great game. I mean, the Professor and I, you know, the Professor and the Librarian, we got to hang out a little bit. I used to be faculty at a university. I was on the faculty senate. I represented the library, and great times there. So the Professor and I, we got to trade a lot of academia war stories. And also, I got to talk to the Newman family. Lindsay really gave me a lot of tips on the inner game, how to really get more self-focus. So nice people, great tournament. And last but not least, a lot of my KC friends won, and they brought medals home. It was a good time. I enjoyed myself.